Heavy pulses are lost in light and darkness. Not quite with the march, the sight is a mess. She is lost and reappears like cloudiness. And the next video will be demonic fanfare for the temples of Satan. But a Black Witch Coven video was using black dog hair to separate a couple. The demons sometimes love for people to have pet dogs. The hair of animals that shouldn't be eaten is likely to be all that is recognizable in a messy container of harsh substances, symbolic substances, and filth. The black dog didn't like being petted with tappet at first, but that could have been because it was startled. A person in an apartment could bury their curses in jars in their home. But what will people think who visit you and found it? The black or other colored hair of a human can likewise have the same symbolism in working. Bodily fluids are just one reason to enforce psychological separation by physical distance in such jar spells. The earliest type I heard of was hanging bottles in places, like Africa and Haiti, for intimidation and protection. Not only could you get a gross mess on you, but it was definitely intimidation for some. So this was a clickbaity title of a Christian woman, but she made a video called "Why I Don't Believe in Hell Anymore." Don't deflect responsibility for presenting your doctrines or others in your way. Hell is south of Old Jerusalem. Yeah, you definitely can lay things out to let people know, hey, this person's a witch, stay away, or here's the witch! Here's the witch we can burn! Heaven is the sky, our universe outside of Earth. Jesus used clear metaphors, but the message was even clearer, corrupted, and in other languages. Aramea, Syriac, he would have spoken some language like that, not Greek. Or he could have spoken multiple languages, but it wouldn't have been originally in Greek. A just God would have an afterlife that is karmic. Islam, Zoroastrianism, and certain Hindu faiths have it sound most logical and just. Every belief and behavior would matter. The Bible is very clear that Jesus only said he would condemn and renounce the Christians unless you think Paul knew the secret, like the Hindus who claimed their apostles or avatars of God were really gods after they died, and no one knew such claims of them. I don't think anyone in the world does not know the fundamental doctrines of Christianity. Why can't God accept a natural belief about God and only have his prophets encourage that, and nature? Surrender to God is not letting your desires take you wherever they may roam. As long as one accepts some idea of God, it would be to actually accept the example of Jesus and the other prophets. The most logical acceptance would be to say something like, above me is the heavens, Mal Shemayim, Mal Shamin. I am among the world, I am hearts. Below me is the grave, Mantha Shaul. Gilgul, or cyclical heaven, might take the place of heaven as skies. Another type of heaven is Gharip, a twisted rope, an African man's head facing left, arm with hand and mouth. Or the heaven that sends things down, are just clouds. Gharaba, or the heaven of the wilderness, desert, evening, plain, champagne, is the third metonymical reference to a holy realm or afterlife. Shao can also mean hell to some, or pit, or drawn out of the place of the dead, or neglected in the afterlife, or causal realm. Notice how the four terms seen as similes, metaphors, or metonymy for the afterlife are all tetragrammation. A person might arrange them by saying, Miserich Raraba, eastward is the desolate heaven. Tiamin Shao, or Madbur Shao, or Chadur Shao, or Darum Shao, hell is south. Mibwa Garip, or Yam Garip, the western has clouds, or the heavens it sends down is west. Yezpuni Gilgul, or Mizara Gilgul, the wheel of heaven is northern, or in the north. The mythology of Tanakh comes out clearly, and I have posted a demonology and biblical cosmology of the pentagram rite a few years back, and responding to a video about attacking faith in God. We have opposing Christianity and criticism of faith in God are usually not the same. God is consistent. It is the Bible with contradictions and other insanity-producing things, mostly the new. God would have direct answers for each age and people instead of being something that doesn't literally work in this age. The test of wealth and ease is what more people fail than test of loss and hardship. The top reasons people are killed in the USA is honor, and my faith is the only major one that condemns all the evils of our age and offers very effective protection. The Bible mentions love by and for God less than Surah 3 in Al-Quran, and has far less practical advice on matters and mercy. I'm not saying it doesn't have any, but by comparison, all my videos are about my faith from various aspects, and I will present or say what I do in the way to relate to what group I do, whether or not I'm going to get more views for it or lose subscribers. And certainly if anybody watches anything through, it's worth me taking the time to put it up. And whether or not